Hello, I'm Diego Espinosa. This is my first journal entry for IEL 6 about the unit of gender equality and LGBT issues. I'm going to go point by point about the journal rubric in order to ensure the coverage of every point. Um, First, about my learning process. I think that both my learning process and my awareness towards ELT. I think that the contents learned in this unit were basically some new insights and perspectives to integrate on my beliefs and points of view about the LGBT issues. I think that me as a Protestant Christian, I was pretty biased by myself because people tend to think that we are biased, and I got that from myself as a reflective point of view. I mean that we are so we are always under the prejudice of being biased that somehow we become biased. And I have to say that it's important for us to understand how heterogeneous can a class be in these terms, because every student has his own perspective and his own choices and his or her ways to see and to live life. That is important for me as a future teacher, because I think that one of the best ways to ensure learning is to understand the class itself, because if I want to be listened, I have to listen others, and also by understanding the context in which the uh, all lives of my students are, I can understand or I can develop new ways to foster their motivation or the engagement inside the class. Second, I will talk about the key aspects of teaching. I consider that to use the reading seminars is good because we use a language in context. We see it as a living entity instead of just learning for the sake for the sake of reading in English. I would say that the spaces to that prompted discussions were pretty were very useful, but I think that we we need that first to analyze the book. What I would do, but I mean, as a reflection of my pedagogical practice, is to understand more or to give a little to give little steps on literature to my students, so reflection can go like deeper instead of just reading on the surface of the text itself. I think that about my process, well, my goals were to integrate my beliefs with the LGBT perspectives and to know how to respond to with speaking to a certain given phrase or sentence or question. Well, in the first one, as I said, by reflection, by trying to integrate my thoughts and beliefs. And the second one, I tried to speak as much as I could in classes, as you might have seen. I tried to convey my opinion, to use a language to exchange meaning and to use all the time I have to speak in English, because it's the only place and time in which I can do it. I think that even though I still don't get used to the SLC, uh, it was somehow I that gave me a great help towards understanding what I'm looking for, because I can set myself goals, but I still can work with time planning. But well, I think that, well, I feel that I will be able to do it. I think it's a good way to promote self awareness, and I would use it. I would use it as a in my future my future work or job as a teacher, but of course in a way that could um, fit my students more by asking them how to use it. Well, not criticizing, but using it, considering for my future teaching.